What's up, Maxers? Is that the... Can we go by a different thing? Because I feel like you replaced one letter in that last word. You replace one letter in that last word, I feel like it becomes something a bit different, you know? And you put, like, anti in front of it, you know, it's maybe not the best marketing idea. Bro must have forgot. I didn't really forget. I just had stuff I needed to do during the day. So I was like, I'm going to move this an hour later. So I didn't forget. I just shifted things around. Shuffled it around. Can I get like a short summary of what's going on? Alright, so I'm playing Pirate101. Do you need to put that in MLA? Or... No, I'm just fucking with you. No, we're doing Pirate101, Nuzlocke. I guess I forgot, I'm kind of low-key, I kind of forgot I'm doing Nuzlocke. But the gist of it is just if I lose a unit, they're gone permanently. And that's pretty much the whole shebang. The rules aren't really that fleshed out or as relevant because this isn't like a big YouTube series. I'm mostly just doing this one for fun. Because sometimes it's fun to just do something a little different. Sometimes it's fun to do something that's not the thing that I do all the time. You know what I'm saying? We just like to have fun around here. Honkai Impact stream when? Good question. I'll be honest, I haven't played Honkai in like maybe like 2 weeks. I'll say 2 weeks. I don't think it's been 3 weeks. But I think I played that game so much when it came out that I sort of burned out a little bit. What happened to what? What happened to Life Wiz? He's still around. You'll see what happens to him. Listen, just because I don't stream Wiz, it doesn't mean the run ended, right? Usually if I'm not streaming Wiz, it means that I just have done all the footage and got all the footage I need, so I am freed up to stream other things. But if you really want to know what happened to my Life Wizard, there is going to be a permadeath episode. There's going to be a permadeath episode dropping at the end of the stream. So get excited for that, but I don't know if that's enough to make people sit through like 3 hours of, or not 3 hours, it'd probably be like 2 hours of Pirate, give or take. No, I don't play Honkai Impact 3rd. I play Star Rail, the new one, the big new thing. I never played the old gross thing. Ugh. I like the new stuff. I saw that ad of the Underworld Doctor, and I was hooked. What's up, Ashley? Let's go. Yeah, he's still around. He's a good around. There will be more Wiz streams probably next week, because then I need to do an Azteca episode, and oh... Mother of God, is there a lot of quests involved in an Azteca episode? Just filming those is going to take like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You know fucking long that world is? How much fluff is involved? God damn. I really shouldn't complain because it's just playing Wizard 101. And that is pretty sick that I get to do that. Gotta lurk some at work. Hey, no sweat. Lurkers are the backbone of streaming, as they say. As George Washington said when he got up on that soapbox and said that thing. And he never lies either, so. You know he's legit. Just wait till Chrysalis. Hey, you're hoping I don't make it there, am I right? God, here's hoping I don't make it to that. I was actually replaying Chrysalis. I was replaying it with one of my friends, because we were just doing up some characters. And, I guess I didn't do most of the shitty part, because part 2 isn't as bad, except for the Hive, which still wasn't as bad as I remembered. So I'm starting to get my bearings back. I'm realizing, right, that I need to, like, get some max level characters so I can do new content when it comes out. Because the thing is, the way I got into Wiz to begin with, or not to begin with, but the way I got back into Wiz as like a late teens, early adult. It wasn't even late teens. It was probably early teens. Like I was probably 16 or something. But me and 2 of my friends picked it up in high school and started playing it again, and we got super gigafar. And now everybody has lives and is busy. So those 3 characters are stuck in like Lemuria, and we haven't touched them in like 2 years because we can't get a session together. So I'm like, shit, I need to actually get some characters up there. And I refuse to play on the on that one without. It's like sacred, you know? And by refuse, I mean, I tried to solo parts of Lemuria and died, and then I was like, fuck this. But it's pirate time. It's been 5 minutes. I'm loaded in. I might as well just get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. Sub me in. I made it to Dragonspire. You're hired! Throw that in an Indeed resume. Honestly, if you make it past Mushu, that's an achievement, because that shit sucks. But if you make it past Arc 2, that's a soldier. You put that on a resume. Oof. You're knocking the socks off your employers. But not like an impressed way. They're like, holy shit. We gotta give this guy a job because he's got nothing else going on. Oh, let me get into Pirate. And by get in, I'm already in the game. I just need to find the right layer. There it is. Let's go. Let's get some questing done, huh? We're getting into Cool Ranch here in a bit.
I'll never trust him. Clockworks?
That's what I'm saying.
Armada is hunting Marco Pollo's map. Things are... I know the Armada in prison. That's all? You really should...
Oh, we got another... Oh, off rip, we got a fucking show.
The whole mess started years ago, back during the Polarian War. Marleybone, Valencia, Monquista, all the great powers were drawn into a terrible war with Polaris, which threatened to tear the spiral apart. The first clockwork soldiers were invented by some genius in Valencia. The Valencians built a horde of them and gave them control of their navy. The new Armada helped end the war. But the Valencians kept building more clockworks. Now they've lost control of their puppets. And they are puppets.
Honestly, if they're so evil,
aren't alive like you and
why do they look so cool? You know what I'm saying?
Run on gears.
Can somebody who looks that cool truly be evil?
Soulless.
Okay, maybe they're okay. They did raise the town, so I guess they are.
Kane, first of the clockworks,
all right.
commands the
Well,
Armada. They say Kane is stronger, smarter, and faster than any living being. Kane has a court of elite clockworks to do his will. You know one of them. Deacon, Kane's spy master. He's the one who imprisoned you. The Armada's been worming its way into Skull Island. You've seen their excavations in the jungles. Now we know what they're after. El Dorado. They mean to conquer the spiral and rebuild it, with no place for pirates.
oh wow,
If Kane reaches El Dorado,
big deal.
There'll be no stopping them.
I mean, I guess it's a big deal in the context of the story, but
We've got to get... You
yeah,
have
we'll
to
figure
go.
it out.
I'm too old and I don't take signs. Talk to Jose, an old
That's
salt
such a
in
funny
Puerto
line.
Rico. Tell him I sent you and that I was wrong.
At the Valencia part, yeah, we're like the Valencia part 1. Oh, it's Christmas in July. Get your mounts while you can, people. Open the fucking, literally just realm pop and open these fucking things. You're gonna get some mounts. Temporary mounts, but mounts nonetheless. This way, yeah, it's just, the thing is, and I've come to realize this the more Pirate I've played, it's simply just a better game. It's simply just a better game that doesn't get updates because it was made second. It's just how it goes. It was less of a cash cow, so it is what it is. Okay, I know this is... I already have a mount, so I'm just hogging... I'm like the meme of the guy with the pipe and the big, like, rich baron drinking all of it, and the workers sucking off the little edges of the leaks. does that say? I can't even read. He wants to create a first world. I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know how to respond to that. I guess, you know what? Maybe they're not so bad after all, guys. No. They want a first world, but it's a dictatorship. And some areas already are first world. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Pirate deserves more recognition? Yeah, I think so. I think it's tricky to say. It's tricky to say if it deserves more recognition, because in the state that it's in now, I don't know if it does, because it's just so neglected and a bit outdated in a lot of stuff. It's not even that outdated, really. It just doesn't get updates. And in this era of gaming where people just want new thing all the time, it's just tricky. It can be tricky. I think it deserves more updates is a better way I would put it. I think it deserves more updates, and when it gets more updates and more care and more service, if it ever does, which it may not, we don't know. It looks like it might be trending in that direction. But when it does, I think it probably will definitely deserve more recognition. Part would be so easy if we just had nukes. Somebody just got done watching Oppenheimer. Somebody swept in the Oppenheimer craze. But I feel like you could say that about every video game where you have to fight a guy. Like, oh, Mario would be so easy if you could just nuke Bowser's castle. You know what I'm saying?
Avery,
Well, you can say that about kind of any game.
Forgive my shipmate, pirate. He's grown old and spiteful.
Animal Crossing would just be so... If we could just nuke Tom Nook, it would be so...
Want
You
to
know what I'm
win me
saying?
over? Take revenge on they who took my tail. Smash some wharf rat ships.
Oh, I think we get a ship after this, which is cool.
Convinced to help you.
Which is pretty cool. I love new hardware. Oppenheimer was fire. I see what you did there. But also, I didn't see it, so I don't know. I've heard it's really good from everybody who's seen it. I've heard some people say it's like one of the best movies they've seen in their life, which is crazy. Like, better than Minions? Better than The Croods? I'd like to see that for myself. Better than Bluey? I'd like to see that. I don't buy it. Okay, maybe nukes don't solve that one. I feel like they had to, in a high-tech universe, they had to have invented them, and they're just, like, past the point where nukes are even, like, valuable. Let's go to Scrimshaw and get a bigger boat. I'm gonna get a smaller boat, but a slightly better boat in a second, so let's not get too crazy. You know, let's take our time here. Haven't seen Oppenheimer yet, but I really enjoyed Barbie. I've heard it's pretty good. I've heard they're both pretty good. But I haven't seen either because I'm not a guy who likes to leave his house. If you want an honest answer, that's probably it. I just sit inside all day like a gremlin toiling away in Premiere Pro. So I'll have to make time to like leave and watch a movie. This is where the story really begins? Cool. I've only, to be completely honest, I've only gotten as far as like 2/3 of the way through Mushu. Which is still, you know, in my defense, kind of impressive in its own right. Because Cool Ranch is like the gatekeeper world, you know what I'm saying? We have to defeat 6 of these oh, we're gonna be here a while, guys. We're gonna be here a while. But Cool Ranch is like the great filter of Pirate101. You know what I'm saying? Second favorite movie ever besides Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I've heard both of those are also good. Both Spider-Verse movies I haven't seen either. I'm not hip with the times anymore. Don't board me, please. I have kids and a family. Okay, I may be alive, but please still do it. Yeah, there you go. I made it to Aqua in this game before I left. I've heard Aqua is crazy difficult. This game is, as a whole, crazy difficult compared to Wiz, so I'm excited to really experience all of what it has to offer. When's the next video? What an interesting question, because the next video comes out at the end of the stream. I'm releasing it at the end of the stream. I have it uploaded. I have the button ready to be pressed. And it will be pressed once the stream is over. Maps find El Dorado. Yeah, we're in there. We're getting there. Club Penguin private servers are the best. I think the only things I've heard about Club Penguin private servers are not good things about the staff. And not good is a bit of an understatement. But, you know, if they bring Karjutsu Fire back, maybe I'll have to give it a run. The way I see Club Penguin is, as much as we love it, and we do, it's kind of a relic of the past. Like, kids, when kids are playing computer games now, what do they even, do they play, like, Coco Melon, Paw Patrol for, dude, you remember, this is an entire different era of gaming, but you guys remember, like, ages ago, like, when the Wii was out, and there was just all these random fucking shit games that you'd buy? Like, just really, like, there was just so much shit, terrible games. I miss those days. I gotta kite this guy a bit. Hold on. I gotta focus. There we go. I've not looked into Club Penguin private servers for a long time. There. I haven't either. I remember there was a one that Disney shut down a lot of them, and I was like, yeah, well, you know. We all saw this coming, I think. But just the Wii era of gaming where it was just full of fucking shovelware and garbage. And you could just, like, go to GameStop and buy a shitty game for $9. Those are the good old days. Now they're all on the fucking Apple whatever it's called, the fucking App Store and shit. Where are you just sitting there? You're supposed to move. Huh? So there's this thing called a health bar, and I'm waiting for it and this thing here to heal up. I'm supposed to move in the... Huh? No, don't, come on. You know what, just for you, I'm gonna move while I'm at low health and do this shit duel, but if I get pulled into a battle, it's on you. Okay, you understand? Oh, I miss Club Penguin rewritten. Is that what was rewritten? Club Penguin rewritten? I'm trying to remember if I ever played it. I think the answer, I think I did once. Because I was like, oh, it'd be funny to relive the glory days of being like a 10-year-old, 9-year-old. Ship combat is certainly interesting. Yeah, not a great way to start. It's definitely miserable. I can't lie. My life is no fun. It happens. Hey, I'm not gonna blame. I can't blame him for not knowing the Pirate101 mechanics. Because they do suck ass. Sometimes. Everything involving ships kind of sucks ass. But the actual gameplay is kind of good compared to Wiz, where you do just sit there and pick card. You know what I'm saying? There's a little more going on once you actually get to fun pirate gameplay. But right now we're in the depths of defeat 8 billion ships and collect garbage. Come on, what's it? This won't miss though, surely. Okay, it's only 2 more, okay? We're like on the way to vacation. We're like on the car ride to Florida right now. Disney World is on the other end of the horizon. We are trying to get there. But it's a long car ride. You know what I'm saying? Epcot will be worth it though. We're almost at Cool Ranch where it only gets worse. So, that's not true. Cool Ranch is fun, but there's like some insane ship quests there that just are complete ass. least from what I remember. And they get better after that, at least a little bit. From what I played in Mushu, there's no like really outrageous ship quests, I think, in there. I've been playing this for years, I should know this. Yeah, I guess you probably should at that point. But you know what? It's fine, because now I get to brand myself as edutainment. Isn't that something special in its own way? We're like PBS kids. But lower budget, lower quality, and worse for everyone involved. At least the worst ones are side quests only. I hope that's the case. I don't know how bad they get. Once you get to Cool Ranch, though, it's like you just kind of kamikaze your ship in and do fights. Because it's just easier for everyone. I remember one specifically, it's like, I don't know if it's before Mushu or somewhere in Cool Ranch, but it's like one where you have to defeat like 12 fucking Monkista ships, and it's just so fucking ass, for lack of a better word again. Alright, 5 of 6. We're almost, I'm gonna potion up just to get this done. Because time is money. The worst single quest is 24 ships. That can't be real. How do you, like, make that and put that in the game and just not see anything wrong with it? 28 fucking crazy. That's just so much. That would take, even if you had, like, a good enough ship to just squash everything, it would take, like, an hour just to do that. Maybe like a ship per minute if you were really good. That's ridiculous. That is actually so ridiculous. It's Monkey Monday, yes sir. Monkeying around out here. Every day's a Monday if somebody's monkeying around, you know. What do people say when they drink at 2 p.m.? It's Friday night somewhere or some shit. Like, in the same boat. Not intentional pun. And the reason I say it's not intentional, because it wasn't good. We're almost there. The meter's as low as it gets. The internet finally works. Now I can play Wiz and Pyro watching content. Awesome. I can't imagine a world without the internet. As a pampered first world fella. But good to hear the internet's back up and running. Let's get this guy. Let's get this quest. Let's get this bread. Is that what they be saying? People still say that? Let's get this bread? I don't know.
Armada flunky Valencia, home and stronghold of the Armada. If
There is.
you mean no, that's death for sure.
You can go via Monquista. You'll need an indigo windstone for the gate. Salvage one from the wreck at the Scurvy Dog's hideout and return to us.
It's 5 p.m. somewhere. We treat 12 p.m. That's crazy. 12 p.m. is just crazy. What do you mean too early? Honestly, I forgot what I said involving that, now that I'm reading this message in the future. So I don't know what I meant. I had no internet for 4 weeks and confirm it's awful, especially when you're a student and your library closes within 5 hours of opening. Yeah, that time crunch does sound fucking just terrible. That does sound really bad. Boo fly. Hey, at least the internet's back, you know what I'm saying? You got to realize, you get to like enjoy the bliss of having it now. Because you don't know how great it is until it's gone. Oh, we have to defeat 3 more ships, that's great. Yeah, just pile it all on. Pile all this shit on my plate. Let's eat 8 pounds of vegetables before we get to the dish. Brussels sprouts, man. Ooh. Ooh. Where the dog pirates at? Oh no, it's not shit. Ooh! Let's go. We just gotta kill guys. That's way more interesting and fun for me as an individual. Ooh, these guys are weak. We can throw the third stringers in here. Maybe throw in some... Maybe throw, like... We could throw, like...
Yes.
Maybe, like, Dead Mike and them in here.
At your command.
Let's get the third string quarterbacks some action.
As you wish.
How about their croc? That's crazy. On the grind, huh? I keep forgetting this guy does stuff because I haven't used him. But his dialogue's really funny in the story, so he gets the pass. Old Scratch summoning away, as he does. It's been a while since I used most of these guys except Bonnie, so we're gonna have some... The third string's having fun. I wish there was a billionaire so I just bike things out and make him work on Pirate. Well, you know what? Somebody will do it one day. Maybe they won't. Can I still be called a pro? I think Blanks has all started but never made it past the first Skyway. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Just because you hoop at the Y for 10 years doesn't mean you're in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, I'm late to stream. I was worried about that. Also, hi. Hello. But you're late to the stream even after I pushed it to 2 p.m. Shame. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll say this. In everyone, like, because I get this chat, like, actually a pretty decent amount where it's like, oh, I'm sorry for being late. I'm here as, like, think of me as, like, your mechanic. Or, like, I'm, like, literally a customer service guy. It's not a big deal. Oh! I didn't mean to get pulled into that. But I'm just like a guy who does a thing for the general, not the general public, because there's not that, like, there's not enough people to call it a general public that watches, but for a small niche bunch of people with lives that are large and reaching. When you drop a few 10 mil, the thing is, you would drop a few 10 mil and somehow tank the company. Going by his track record with Twitter, he would drop a few mil and then, like, turn Pirate101 into X101, and then the entire shit falls apart. Fire the staff. Then let the sink in on it. It would just be over. We just need a big gaming magnate. I don't know if such people exist, though. The game literally cannot get worse. What's crazy is that's what we said about Twitter too. And it did! You know what I'm saying? I remember literally when Elon bought Twitter, it was like, well, I mean, it's not like Twitter can get worse, right? It already is like a company that loses money. And it somehow lost like billions of dollars in market value. So honestly, the thing is though, even if, like, say it tanked and they were like, we gotta shut down the pirate servers, fans would just pick it up and it would get updates again. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on it.
So even that wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. Imagine you sitting behind a customer service counter is mildly amusing. This is, think of a metaphorical customer service counter between me and the camera. Those are my desk is. Twitter, oh you, yeah, my bad. To be honest though, is anyone calling it X? When are you gonna be Xing? I didn't tweet anyway, just to be clear. The only reason I would ever want a Twitter following is if I get like a shit ton of false copyright strikes. I need to have the power to at YouTube and be like, can you please bring my channel back, please? That's like the main draw. I don't like tweet things. And moreover, I don't want my words to have weight because it's annoying. Can't wait to show people my X videos once I get back in the platform. Oh, is there a dungeon here? I'm gonna have to take the third stringers up. We'll see what happens. It is insane that he chose the one letter of the alphabet that's like the porn one. That's an impressive feat. Okay. Oh, this just pulls. This could be really bad. Holy shit. If these guys are strong, this could suck ass. Oh, they're strong. This, oh. Well, how's the third string gonna fucking pull their way out of this one, you know? We still have that many good abilities, so I think we can just kind of just tear through them, maybe?
Aye, Captain.
We'll see what happens. I'm hoping the minion can take some aggro. They may be able to, they may not be able to, but I'm hoping they can. Just this once. I can tell these sound effects are too loud. I'm turning these down. Just a smidge. Just a little bit. Because sometimes they're too quiet, too. You gotta manage it. Worst thing to happen to Pirate101 is to never update again. Yeah. Yeah, I think people would rather have a bad update at this point. I'm a little late, but where's the rat beard? The third stringers are in right now. There were some easy fights, so I put the third stringers in, then I got pulled into a boss fight. So, it could be a problem. He attacks mad weird. If stitching was a bigger deal, we see people making their character look like someone from One Piece. I'm sure people do that. The problem is there just aren't enough players to notice. So I guess you're kind of right on the money with that. Bonnie and third string. No, she's the babysitter keeping everything in check in case things go awry. Like, literally just like that. Off top of it, I got the new myth spell in 2 packs. Both worth 30 drops. That's crazy. That's isn't it the Divum packs? I'm not super interested in them. But it's cool that you got the drops. Not to diminish how sick it is to get good RNG on packs, because it is super sick. Epic heal! I don't even think I needed this. Old Scratch got more HP, like maybe a little more HP in this window. Or like an old lamp. Alright, Bonnie can handle the fire. She can hold her own. That's crazy that she's the tankiest guy in this lineup. That's how rough it is out here, man. How do you feel about this one? What does that refer to? You mean like the pack, this fight, this map, this game? There's like a lot of stuff there. The pet grind is stressing me in Wiz. I've been in a similar situation. I've been breeding a shit ton on my fire. I'm lucky because I used him to guard for so long, so I just have 1 billion in powers to fund my habits. But it's definitely annoying to spend so much money on so many actions. But they're starting to make it a bit easier with the new update, which is kind of cool. They could just, like, you know, decrease the prices of kiosk, but it doesn't seem like they want to do that, so.
Windstone is ours.
The game, sorry, I should clarify. Now you're all good. The game, I like Pirate a lot, except for ship combat. That's the main takeaway, is that ship combat is annoying. The game is quite fun. But I haven't beaten it, so we'll see how it goes. Does it fall off? Does it not? Does it get better? I don't know. I haven't gotten super far, but I've made it to Mushu on one of my, you know, non-public characters. So I know that it's pretty good, but how good does it get? That's what we're wondering. I'll tell you what, though, the traveling is much more like standard MMO travel, where you're just fucking running around everywhere. Although even that might not be standard anymore. I feel the same about Pirate, personally a little bit more than Wiz. I think it is probably, like, design-wise a better game. But, you know, it just needs updates. If it gets updates, it will be there. I think you would get people, like, the longer it takes, obviously, to update, the less people would come back, but, you know, there's still time. There's still time. You can figure something out. This is Puerto Rico. Can I enter through the back door? That's what I like to see. I'm buying some fuel. It's an expensive habit, though, buying fuel. Much like in real life.
All well and good, but the Monquistans have the storm gate to Valencia blockaded at the...
Time to go see Queen.
But that's not the worst. The storm gate...
Hooktail is right. You'll have to cross a skyway full of death to reach Valencia.
He's so casual about it.
If by some miracle you reach Valencia, find a unicorn named...
One more thing. That ship of yours, it will never...
Oh, new ship!
Here, take mine.
Yippee!
You will make
Yep.
far better use of it, I think.
I don't know if it could outperform Wiz at this point in time. Maybe it could after, like, years, but it would just take time. Because I think Wiz is just, like, the thing that people know, therefore. Like, it just has so much more brand value. I'll have to buy some equipment for this. I might actually... Do any of these guys sell ship equipment, by any chance? Ship parts. This is the guy I'm trying to see. Hello, officer. Buy this thing. Can't use any of these. Can't use any of these. No, oh, damn, this really is restrictive ship equipment. I remember somebody said that last stream. It's like, oh, the ship equipment on that Monquistan ship is super restrictive, and they're right. They were kind of spitting bars. There we go. That's the best I can get it for now. I'm sure there's other shit I could find. I think it's possible not immediately. Currently questing on a Myth now. I started yesterday. I have some fun. I think Myth is a crazy fun class to play. Do you think we can train the Neuralink monkeys to telepathically play online games? I think it's probably possible. I don't know the science or logistics, so I'm literally just talking out of my ass. But they could maybe do it. If you could get one to, like, grind RuneScape for you or something. That is kind of a crime, just a terrible crime of animal cruelty, though. I'm just like, yeah, we just have a bunch of monkeys in the office space, just with fucking Neuralink chips in, grinding RuneScape instead of being in the wild. Like, doesn't that seem a little bit, like, fucked? Maybe a little. Yeah, no. I don't know. Yeah, this monkey can grind Darkmoor for me in the random queue, so I don't have to. Oh my god. I was grinding Darkmoor with one of my friends a couple days ago, and holy... The public queue is wild. Nearly a 3-to-1 viewer watch rate. Was that viewer? You mean viewer like? I can't really tell. Or is that? Oh, it's covered up probably because my fucking Streamlabs covers everything up. Because there's a react button now. Watch, I'm gonna. Oh, I can't press it because I'm not logged in. Whoa! Oh, we're going off track. Okay, get back on track. Get back. Hold on. I'm not trying to fight any jellyfish around here. We're not built like that. You know what? Let me take the third stringers out. Get Rapbeard back in here. We did res Nanu, but I kind of don't want to use him anymore. He's a little outdated. Imagine playing Fortnite duos and your team is a monkey and they're better than you. They got like the Peely skin on. Fucking fragging like crazy on Jonesy. God, I haven't played Fortnite in a couple years, I think. Still around though. I think if I were to ever play a battle royale again, it would probably be like Apex or something. Is that count as a battle royale? Because I've heard it's pretty fun, but I've never played it. I think Fortnite probably is the only battle royale I've ever played. At least only like shooter mainstream one. I'm trying to think if there's any others off the top. I mean, I played like Minecraft Hunger Games back in the day as much as the next guy. So battle royale's really always been around. Let's go, Raptors back. Every fight is an auto win now. Hey, here's hoping, huh? Doesn't he get another promotion in like the 20s? Like he's not super far off from greatness. Or I guess more greatness would be a better way to put it. Because he's always been great. They were already at dude, the fuel fucking burns so fast. It's like I'm driving a truck in real life. A Ford F-150. You know what I'm saying? Minecraft game was so fire. Did any companions die? Just Nanu, but I get to res him. Because as the rules state in episode 1, at the end of each world, they get to res a companion. And I can't carry it over. I can't save it. So I have to use it. I have to redeem it like a coupon at a limited time. So I'm using it on the only guy that died. Which is this guy. He's pretty funny, huh? Cheap shot. Not that good, but he's funny. Reviving the one big guy. I'm resing already. What more do you want from me? He's back. He's in. Oops. God, that's such a jarring anchor animation. Just fucking the camera. Just fucking boom. I thought I was stuck, bro. Holy shit. Where is it? This game has a lot of random like glitches and the like, so you never know. You never know when it's your time. Nanu sweep as Sally. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear. Where's Queen Eleanor at? Where's the goat at? Any companion from this? No.
I did not think to see you again.
It's good to be here.
My efforts to win over the noble houses require.
What's up, Gordy? Don't talk to me. I'm trying to talk to the goat.
To Valencia. I won't ask why, Yes, we can get permits that will get you through the storm gate, but only getting papers will. In the skyways, we are.
Oh, is this another defeat ships? 6! Defeat 6 ships.
I think
Just fucking put me out back, bro.
cool, refreshing drink. I'd hate to see our revolution wither from thirst.
Put me out back with a gun. Let's just get this over with. No, it's alright. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You know? It's okay. But God, like this many ship quests, man, you're trying to get everyone to quit the game. I'm just playing. Can't believe you brought Nanu back. Your first love, huh? Congratulations. Well, he's back in business. Single, ready to mingle. Probably won't ever get fielded again, so you don't have to worry about him going back to the grave. And now we slowly sail back. Do 6 really slow. Oh, come on. I'm not trying to fight the purple text ship, okay? I'm not even trying to fight the yellow text ships. I don't even want to pick on people my own size. They can throw the bigger guys. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's all just be friends here. Give me the fucking. Wait, is there even a thing I gotta collect? Or am I just defeating them for kicks? Get the pirate frigate at nautical level 12. I'll have to look at that stuff because I don't know the gist. Oh, we're getting 2v1. Honestly, it's okay because then I might get boarded and this goes by way quicker then. Well, not way quicker. It probably goes by slower, to be honest. The problem is I don't have any fucking gear for this thing. Listen, that's an enthusiastic yar I wish I could reciprocate, but ship combat got me in the blues right now. A little in the dumps. Because it's just so fucking boring. Oh my god. It's alright, though. You know what? It'll be over before I know it. Like a shot. When you get a shot at the doctor and you're trying to, like... You know, like, how when you're a kid, they're, like, trying to calm you down beforehand so you don't, like, kick the doctor in the face. Oh, just give me a second. It'll be over in a second before you know it. Let's turn the ship combat to regular combat. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it on. I lied. I healed like a bum. Just because it's in my muscle memory. It's just programmed in me to fucking win ship fights. Enjoyed a stinky time. To be honest, there's been no good time. It's been like ship combat after ship combat after ship combat. Just bored me. Let's just get it. Let's just get it going. Just fucking do it. How come his ship's not on fire? It's not fucking fair. First of all. Yeah, he was having more damage than me. How come my shit's on fire? I don't have insurance. I don't even think there is pirate insurance. If there was, it would probably not be a great idea, governmentally speaking. But that's also not a word. I just wanted to sound smart. I do that a lot. You ever just say big shit that sounds real, but it very clearly isn't? Yeah, crit that fucking fire. Put it out. Wrap your... Way to miss, buddy. Maybe I'll bring back the third string for a little more action, because these guys are not that bad. No, I want to get this done as quickly as possible. Sorry to say. Listen, I would love to see Dead Mike in the fucking trenches too, but... I'd rather just keep getting boarded over and over and get it over with. I know it exists for mega rich people with yachts. But not for the common criminal like myself in this video game, of course, not in real life. Because I think the plot of this game as a whole is you are like the world's most wanted man or woman or other. And it's a struggle. You know, it's a struggle. You know what? I'm not going to say it. You know what I was going to say. I was going to say ship quests, but you know what? What good does complaining this much do? It's not going to make the quest go by any quicker. The speed up button's on. We're not getting faster here. You know, maybe I'm... The way I'm selling this is like... I'm like doing a terrible job of selling this stream. It's like, yeah, this shit just sucks when it's slow. Keep watching though, I promise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing a terrible job. I was a terrible insurance salesman too for a chunk of life, so it makes sense that it adds up. But mostly the reason I sucked at selling insurance was just because I felt bad, because I felt like I was, you know, like, you know those like callers that call about like from every insurance provider under the sun. It's like, oh, we should check to see if we have competitive rates for you, huh? And they never got your best interest. They're always just trying to sell shit. I was that guy. I was that annoying fucking caller that wanted you to fucking compare your rates, and they wouldn't be better. Every time. And as a result, I was just terrible at, like, because I just didn't want to be that guy, so I was terrible at, like, aggressively pushing when people said no. I would just be like, okay, okay. I understand, you know, it's tough. Tough market out here. Just join anything interesting? Not particularly. I think it gets interesting once we get to Valencia, though, because that entire little quest line is pretty fun. But at this moment in time, it's just throwing myself into ships over and over until every member of it on the other one, not mine, on the other ship, dies. Neither a fiery death or something a little more funny, like rat ghosts. I'm a little sniffly right now. Can we talk about the moistness of the weather lately? It has been moist as hell outside. I don't know where it is for y'all, but it's been hot. It's been humid. No fucking thank you. I'm big. I don't mind dry heat particularly, but like moist heat, that's a no for me. Not a big fan of that. It's just groggy. Your car you're like literally every time I get home from the gym, I'm like, you know what? I got a built-in sauna at least in my fucking car, in my 2012 beater Honda Civic. All right, Emmett, you're the goat. I love watching Emmett just fuck around and find out. Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in a hot minute. Dude, everybody got Overwatch now. Not the game, but the skill. Just to clarify. I haven't played the game Overwatch in a while, though. It's been 100 plus degrees and 85% humidity. That does sound miserable. It hasn't been as bad where I'm at, but... Never known weather that isn't humid. Fair. I mean, that sounds... I guess you get, like, acclimated to it in the same way that, like, people in the Midwest and East Coast get acclimated to snow and terrible winter storms. I was watching... I forget what I was watching. I was watching, like, I think a Hank Green vlog about, like... Oh, what was it about? It was, like, how he moved... From Florida to the Midwest, and he didn't know that, like, the shit that is, the scrapers, the windshield scrapers, he didn't know those were, like, a thing, and if you had ice freeze on your windshield, you just weren't gonna drive that day. I was like, you know what, I guess it does make sense that he doesn't know what a scraper is.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just odd. It's just a weird cultural difference, I guess. What's up, cool bots? How's it hanging? How's it hanging? Welcome to Pirate After Dark. This isn't, it's not really an After Dark stream, but it's, you know, it's low key. It's a real ones only stream, you know what I'm saying? Every not Wish stream, it's a real ones only. I should put that in the title so people think they're missing something when they're really not. So you'd feel like they're a part of something. No, I'm not that evil. Well, maybe I am a little bit. It's a part of marketing. Marketing has some evils involved. We've been having a huge store for like 3 days now, and nothing electric wants to work anymore. That sounds miserable. That much storm? I imagine there's some flooding and stuff too, so my condolences involved with all of that.
As you wish.
Ahoy!
Can I can get 2 guys of this. It's hanging, I guess. Hey, at least it's hanging. Fair enough. Not every day an exceptional day. I've never seen pirate gameplay. Well, now you're seeing it. Here it is in all of its glory. And all of its rat beardy glory. Imagine, like, the best way I can describe it is like, this is such a niche description, so it honestly is terrible, because the point of a description is for people to get it. But it's like Fire Emblem 4 is the most, like, the greatest similarity I think there is. Fire Emblem Genealogy, the Holy War. But, I guess a better description of it would be chess with skills. It's chess with, like, abilities and stats, if that makes sense. That's probably a better descriptor again. Because, who the fuck has played FE4 in here? Probably nobody. Great game. But not popular because it never actually released in America. I've just played the patches. The fan translations, so to speak. Because there is no real one. I had to move this light a bit. It might fuck up. It's not, my lighting is ass anyway. It's not one of my strong points. You know? Camera work and lighting is not one of my strong points. Mostly because I don't have room for it. I need a green screen light to make this not look like shit all the time. But I don't have mostly the space. Because you need a big ass light. And it would be, the thing is, it'd be right under my chair because my green screen goes right up against my chair. Because I can't particularly push it farther back. I'll stick to Wiz, fair enough. I think that's the common response. I'm currently playing Minecraft daily. We all get a Minecraft phase once in a while. I haven't had one in a couple years. But whenever like a group of friends starts a server, I'm in there for a good couple weeks. Haven't touched MC in a hot minute. Was there a new Minecraft update? Shoot. I lost the script once they started like. I guess the last like 5 or 6 years I've probably lost the script, so it's been a while. I wouldn't know I play modded. I think the last like big update I was around for, I'm trying to think. I like vaguely know about like pillaging and shit, but I never like played a world with it. I know that was the last update I played a little bit of, which is like pillaging and like treasure maps and stuff. But that's as far as it's gotten. Modded 1.8 maybe, 1.7 perhaps. I think the last time I heard about Minecraft in the news was Mineplex getting taken down. Or not taken down, but just like not having the funds to keep going. Taking it down sounds like they were forced. Okay, I think that was the last version of Minecraft I consistently played was 1.8. Those have been a long time. But that should be all these fucking things. Man, I should have marked the queen. Because I didn't think I'd be going back, to be honest. Oh my god, not even the caves. Nope. Nope. I haven't played, like, consistently and kept up with updates for, like, 10 years. I used to mostly play 1.8, but I recently jumped up to current. I mean, there's so much shit in current now, I would probably jump up. It would be, like, almost a new experience for me. Compared to regular, just classic 1.8. Good times. I was actually... Hold on, I'm playing Divine Journey 2 right now. It's been a week of me not progressing. A week and a half of me not progressing. I've been doing that a bit with Pikmin 4. Because I bought Pikmin 4. Great game, by the way. I'm having a blast with it. And, I've been taking it slow. I've been trying to wander through every area. Take it slow because, listen, Pikmin games don't come out that often. So you gotta savor them. You didn't know about the Nether update? I knew about the Nether update, I just never played it. I know, like, vaguely about how there's, like, different Nether biomes and stuff, and I think that's a cool thing. But, I've never played them. Not even the Nether? Okay. It's not like, come on. I'm not committing, like, crimes here. It's, you know. You don't need a goodness gracious in that tone.
All your papers. I fear I shall never see you again. You go to your
Bro, it'll be fine. We got plot armor.
I will never forget you.
It's an MMO. I've got all the plot armor in the fucking world. I got more plot armor than fucking Luffy, and he I guess I can't. I don't want to spoil anything for One Piece, but bro gets beaten the shit out of like 4 times in one arc, and then just wins eventually. So we're fine over here. If they had toilets, maybe I'll come back. That's my big Minecraft selling point. If they had indoor plumbing, I'll come back. The thing is, though, is they would add it, and much like Redstone, I wouldn't learn how to use it and just ignore it. So... Oh, this is where the wormhole's at? Aha! No. Let's fucking go. Let's sink on in.
Are another, Captain. Why anyone should want to brave that hideous skyway is beyond me. But your doom is yours to see.
Okay, you don't have to judge like that. Alright. My decisions. My life. Guys, that doesn't look like Valencia. That looks like something different, like from Wizard 101, the place with all the lava and shit, and the dragons, and then the big guy that destroys everything. Kind of looks more like that, you know? RC really is. I think this game has, like, a decent chunk, because I was reading One Piece while playing through it, like, for real the first time. And I feel like there's a lot of inspo there. I've definitely played a Minecraft mod with toilets. When's the fusion fall, Nuzlocke? Sometime between, like, never and a million years. So, you know, stay tuned for that. Once the meteor hits, maybe I'll start. Alright, let's fucking roll. What a nice loading screen, though, huh? If anybody's ever played late game Pirate, are you able to kill those dragons eventually or no? Is that something you never get good enough to do? Sick Skyway, though. Then they built that. They built that up and then they just did nothing. Like, goddamn. Nothing. There's just nothing happened. Like, oh, it's God bless you. God bless your soul. And no dialogue, no fights, literally nothing. If they had a Dragonspire to Pirate, one would be one of the best worlds. The thing about, like, Dragonspire's lore is what makes it mega fun. And Pirate 101 is all about lore and fun and decent storytelling, so I think it would do a great job. Same with Grizzleheim, actually. I think Grizzleheim would be the same. Yeah, they're that strong. Good to know. I'll come back for them. From what I have heard from people who saw, like, the dev updates and shit, it seems like a lot of people want to, like, the next world is going to be something completely new. I would love Crocotopia, too. I don't mind rehashing worlds. I think them adding Crocotopia would be such a smart idea because they can just, like, update WizCroc and then be like, oh, we'll just throw it, use the same textures, throw it into Pirate. Seems like a win-win. All right, we're going to see Steed. This is such a cool area, too, by the way. Look at that big fucking machine in the middle. Where's the love in this world? It's all been replaced by soulless machines. It's the Lay's chip factory. I'm not buying more fuel. I just don't got pockets that steep. Where is the captain at? Where's the goat? Oh, is that a bunny? That's cute. What if they add Grizzleheim? He's fucking awesome. I would love that.
I don't know you. You are a long way from home, pirate.
Any of the good lore worlds in Wiz, which is like first arc mostly, I think it would be sick.
The center of their power. I have no patience for bravado.
Show him Hooktail's amulet.
Ah, so the Resistance sent you. All the way from Skull Island by the look of you.
You're too late.
The great struggle is over. We lost. Marco Pollo's map?
That's just a let pollo taught at the academy.
We're getting a lore dump.
The map may be there. Attack Armada ships.
I was all excited. We got to a new world. We just start fresh and have some fun. And it's like, oh, here's 4 fucking more ships. Alright, fine. You know what? I'll just kamikaze into him again so I can play the game. That's the solution to God's greatest struggle. How frequent are the updates compared to... Or for Pirate compared to Wizard? You know, you get like 1 Pirate update every 7 years. There hasn't been a new world, I think, since 2016. There have been some updates, but there hasn't been a new world since, you know, 2016, so maybe like 1 in 7. Maybe even less than that. I don't know. It's not great. Pirate fans are not eating, and they haven't been for a very long time. Like when I've said earlier the game is abandoned, I mean it is abandoned. It's getting better recently. There's some more stuff going on. There is a little bit more like dev time and a little bit more resources being added in some smaller quests, but it's mostly just like, oh, new crowns gear at the crown shop, or oh, new mystery bundle. Who knows what packs you're gonna get for only $19.99? Oh, yeah, it's that kind of thing. So nothing like really of substance aside from, I know there's some Sinbad stuff that is decently substantial for late game, but it's not like a new world, you know? It's not like, holy shit, this big new thing, I have to come back. It's like they're kind of drip feeding stuff to keep the small amount of players they have that are passionate about the game still hooked. It's probably the best way I would put it. Whereas with Wizards like new stuff. God, take Pirate101 gamers the absolute mud. Oh, they're in the fucking... They've like all sunk all the way in the quicksand, man. It's tough out there. I kind of feel bad for their social media manager too, because he's like gotta post all like the, oh, new crown shop item. And then all the comments just like, where's the new update? Is the new update coming? Excuse me, there should be a new update. And it's like, how is the social media manager gonna handle that? You think he's the one making the updates? No, it's not how it works. It's like when a sports team loses and they have to post the loss graphic on Twitter, and the comments are like, oh, fucking sell a team, what are you doing? And it's like, dog, he's not the owner. He just gets paid paltry amounts of money, most likely, to post on the social media. I think social media managers, this might be a bit of a hot take, for what they do are underpaid and the amount of impact they can have. Like a good social media manager, like I think Pirate's social media manager is pretty good. And I think he alone has brought a little bit, or has at least maybe rather kept people a bit more engaged than they otherwise would be. I think you can see it with like esports accounts, especially in sports accounts, where it's like if you can find a good social media manager that like knows how to shitpost and like how to make good graphics while shitposting and when to post what, like it can really do it's just a ton for your fucking org. Mostly speaking in esports sense, because like traditional sports social media people don't like meme as much because it's not particularly the audience. Because a lot of sports audiences skew a bit older, but there's a lot of power in the social media and in a social media manager that I don't know if companies get or not. So just something to think about. The Decimator. That's a cool name for a ship, admittedly. I don't think my ship probably has that. It's probably like the Sulky Raft or whatever. Hey, yo. Hey, yo! How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to Pirate Power Hour or multiple. And it will be multiple. I'm going for I'll probably go for like 2 hours because I do have an upload. I might go longer. We'll see how I'm feeling and how much. I think I want to beat Valencia for sure. I'm not sure how long it'll take me, but I do want to beat it. And we can maybe start a little bit of Cool Ranch depending on how quick that is. but I'm not sure how quick that is. How you doing, Max? I'm doing pretty good. Honestly, I'm doing pretty good. How about you? How about you, Fruity? How's it going? Are you enjoying Pirate 101? I enjoy Pirate 101. I think ship combat gets a little repetitive when it's like 4 quests in a row, but it's not that bad. I complain a lot about it, but it's not like the worst shit ever. You know what I'm saying? I'll live. I like Pirate 101. It's not something I have to be like sold on, you know? Like this channel was a Fire Emblem channel before Wiz. I don't know how many people know that. And this is like a big combination of Wiz and Fire Emblem kind of smashed together in a big ball. I think that's pretty fun. It fits too. The gameplay is very similar to like a lot of early Fire Emblem, which is cool. Particularly FE4, which I said earlier. But. I'm gonna ask this question. I'm sorry because I'm sure you hear this super often. No, the thing is, I don't hear it super often because I made a Discord server a couple months ago. I've just soft launched it over and over. Ship combat's real time, yeah. Not turn-based. But it's more of a spam off, if anything else. But I don't think any mods are on, so I'll see if I can find the link for you. I'll have Discord open now. I'll look for the link after this fight. I should also just put it in my description so I can just be like, just check the description. Jimmy Timmy Power Hour was the OG Avengers. Kind of. You got the crossover. The multiverses. I'm gonna join them because I didn't see any links. Yeah, it's just because I post them. Like, I post it pretty much whenever anyone asks for it. So I'll post it in a second. But yeah, there's no like requirement to join. It's just like, I haven't been able to come to stream because of life, but I'm looking in the description, didn't see anything. Yeah, it happens. Life happens. I know Zero was interested. Yeah, I'll just start putting it in my descriptions, I guess. It's probably the best methodology. So I'll probably, you know what? I got a video dropping in after the stream. I can't give it a specific time slot, but I'll just put it in that description. I'll probably, oh, let me fucking get to the skyline here. Thanks so much. It's no problem. It's not like a hard, I just gotta open Discord and click the copy link button. So it's not like a big deal. Hold on, let me see if I can find a way to like, there we go. It takes a little bit of tap to get the Discord. I don't even have it open. That could be. I'm gonna say no. I wish a mod was on this, but it is what it is. I only have 2 mods, so you can't ask for much. People got lives. Discord, Discord, Discord. Invite people. Copy link. Let's see. Oh, I gotta open my fucking stream too in Google, so I can post it. There's gonna be an echo for a split second. I apologize to the world and God for that. He's also doing a privateer Nuzlocke at the moment. No, it's, yeah, he's strong here. There is no... Hold on. I use the right link. I'll put it from there. But I pretty much don't care who joins at all. There's no, like, crazy qualification. It's not like, oh, I'm not letting this... Like, I'll let... Like, it's a Discord server. People can just join. As long as they're not, like... You know... As long as they abide by the rules of the Discord server, you know, it's a Discord server. That's the server link. It should be. I'm not super Discord, what would you call it? What am I know the word. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't come up with it for the life of me. It's it's not fluent. That's Surfer Link. Yeah, it's there. Hey, no sweat. Listen, if you can do the duties, do the duties. But believe it or not, I'm not very fluent. A, in Discord. B, in most things technology. I'm not like a technological savant. I'm very bad with computers, very bad with software, etc. Is that the right link? If it's not the right link, I don't know. Savvy is probably the word. But, yeah. I mostly had some friends, IRL friends / mods, help me out with it, so. Because I got some more Discord fluent friends that are good at, you know, messing with servers and roles and whatnot, and like bots and shit, which I can't do. Pardon the voice crack. The link is good? Alright, cool. Use a lot of big words. Are you like an English major? No. I'm just a guy. I want to say love your Wizard 1 content, and I love that you're bringing people back to the game after so long. That is cool, thank you. I don't know how many people I'm actually bringing back into the game, but I appreciate the compliment nonetheless. The way I woke up just now, where we at, what we doing? We're in Valencia part 1, and we are doing quests. I was so tempted. Oh, I was like this close to saying your mom, but I didn't do it. In case you needed an indicator of how unfunny I am as a human being, that's a good one, I think. But yeah, we're just questing in Valencia part 1. Gonna go for finishing it today. I think I'll be able to with no real problem, because I remember being pretty short. And I also remember it being pretty fun, so.
Done well. It won't stand up to close scrutiny, but will serve you well if you're
so there's more people in the game than a few years ago. I don't think that's like, I think it's partly because of like content creators as a collective, because I think most games get pushed along by generally how willing their content creators are to push it along, which sounds a bit egotistical, but I think like if you really think about it, like how active a game's community is on making content and how willing they are to do it does matter a lot. But I don't think that's I think it's a mix of COVID nostalgia and just people, like a lot of people making videos collectively. If that makes sense. Or there's more people in the Discord than our Empire. That might actually be possible, admittedly. Because the Pirate101 servers are it had like that brief couple day period where it was in Steam and it got kind of decent there was like some people in there for a bit, but then it's like, you know, it's like a mini EpiPen of like, this might do something for a little bit. How much does content does Pirate101 have like videos? I actually don't know. Because there might be some like niche, it's tough to say, because the thing is with pirate content, there could be a lot of creators that I don't know making them. Because A, I don't like look for it, and B, it just might not be big enough of a game to get pushed in the algo. Because the thing with Wiz content is there's a lot of people that have a sort of nostalgic kind of love for the game, where it's like, oh, I remember this game from like 10 years ago, let me click on it and see what's going on, or something like that. Whereas Pirate doesn't really have that. So it could be that there are a lot of creators out there making stuff that just doesn't get pushed to me, because you know, the click-through rate is doomed to be low because of how niche the content is. Or there could just be no content creators. I'm just not really sure. I don't mean that as like a dig to people that are making content for the game, because I'm sure you're doing a great job. I just like don't know about it. Oh, by content you mean gameplay. There's no new content, that's for sure. Yeah. I just went on a whole tangent about a completely different interpretation of your question. I think Wiz is a more unique and nice gameplay loop. With that, I will disagree pretty hard. Because Wiz's gameplay loop is just like blade and hit a lot. Blade, feint, hit. Whereas Pirate is like a lot of it changes on the fly. Depending on fights, depending on skills, etc., etc.
The clockwork devils will let you pass. Remember, don't get too close to him.
They're better tactic games. There probably are.
Why do you come for me, soldier? I'm not.
But I think Pirate 101's a unique blend of like tactic and MMO. And if I remember correctly, there's a side quest here that gives me a companion, and I want to find it. Are you? No. No. It's all good. Yeah, my bad. My bad, G. Nothing ever top how awesome the artistic designs are. Yeah, I think they did a great job with designs as a whole.
Oh, you are not who you seem to be. Marco, if find the Giapra, the library's a custodian. He'll sneak you in there. Once inside the library...
Gotta compete with Fire. I don't think it has to directly compete with Fire Emblem. You know, like, there's one Fire Emblem game per every, like, 3 years-ish. Whereas if Pirate got updates frequently, it's like, well, this is new and it gets updates. And I would argue it's better than some Fire Emblem games. Not all. There's definitely Fire Emblem games better than it. But Pirate's better than some of them. Like, if I'd choose, like, Fire Emblem 6 or Pirate 101, I would choose Pirate 101. You know? But new... Not like Pirate 101 more than Engage. I think that's not too hot of a take if you've played both. Three Houses, though, well, it's a little bit different. Awakening, though, well, I love Awakening. The Tellius games, FE4, definitely better than Pirate. But Pirate is better than some Fire Emblem games. Now, here's the thing. Neither have ever been in the Monkey Quest. I think I've played the free portion of Monkey Quest, which is not much of it. I'll play FF Tactics Advanced or AFE game. I don't think I've ever played that. So you could be spitting. And I just would be none the wiser. I just don't talk. Dude, Monkey Quest was like... I've never actually played it through, so I could be wrong, but it seems like an MMO that was made to jump on the hype of, like, MMOs, and just was more or less just that. Old GBA game and still fire. There's a lot of old GBA games that are still fire. Like Fire Emblem 7 and 8. Ooh, I like those games a lot. Even though FE7 is kind of bad when you think about it. But shh, we don't like to think about it. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. What's up, Historian Gonzago? Much like the college basketball Gonzaga. Any takers? This dude give me a quest? No, he gives me a Crown's Companion. I thought I got one from this. It's Maple Story, basically. I played a bit of Maple Story. I did like it, but I never, like, got into that one either. It was a bit before my time, you know? Goddamn. This is a cool area. I just gotta say it. It's just so fucking bomb. The Pirate as a whole is just fucking bomb. So. How old are you? I'm 21 years old. Turning 22 pretty soon. So I'm getting old. I'm getting, as far as the gaming sphere goes, I'm getting pretty fucking old. How long this stream been going on for? Let me see. Just to get a bearing on time. 1:24:23. Not bad. Dang, this is a fucking drive. Makes me wish I refueled, even though I didn't. Cause goddamn, refueling is expensive. Now I just got. I don't even have to fucking steer the ship. I just gotta chill. What's going on? We're the same age. Don't say you're old. Listen, man, if you look at who's playing esports right now, The kids playing, and the kids in VCT are like 18, man. We're past our primes. What's with the Christmas loading screens? King's Isle does like a Christmas in July sort of event where they bring all the Christmas gear back for purchase for like a couple weeks. So it's kind of that. It's just a way to extract money for fun. But in a holly jolly way, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, boys? I kind of want to do another Civ video. This is off topic. But I had a lot of fun making that. But the thing is like when I make non-Wiz videos, they just bomb. And my general idea, strategically speaking, is that if I make enough Wiz videos that do well enough, that there will be a big enough fraction of people that like watch the rest. Because inevitably, it's always going to be like 1/20th of people are going to watch stuff that's not Wiz. However, if I can make that 1/20th big enough to pay the bills, it's fine. Now, I believe, have you seen the one VCT player who's an old CSGO? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of it is tier 2 CS players that moved over to VCT. When are you gonna run Civ 6 with viewers? I don't know. That's not a bad idea at some point. That's not a bad idea at some point. It depends if I ever get Civ 6 mods that are funny. Because I potentially have a friend of the channel and friend of life that I've known for a very long time who's working on some like Wizard 101 related Civ mods, like making the world Civs in the game, which would be super cool. Whether it gets finished or not, I'm not particularly sure. But it would be a cool video idea to do. So we talked about that a good bit, but
Look at those crates.
We'll see if that actually is the thing that happens.
Let's deal with the guards and check out.
Ever try Stellaris? Hiko is out. He's been out for a while. The Hiko clutch man. Talking about Hiko. You ever try it? Which one help me pay off my mortgage? Hey, if it did, shouts out. Usually it just makes people not able to pay off their mortgage. That's a win in its own right. Yeah, Hiko was, I think he was on 100 Thieves for a while. And was decent, but he just got replaced by new young kids. There's a lot of EU players that were CSGO. I don't want to say CSGO rejects, but like tier 2 players that couldn't quite push up. Except for like Scream, who was tier 1, but that's a whole different tangent. But I think I've tried Stellaris once, but there's a lot to learn about it, and it would be kind of a pain to get into, so I just never really got into it. I'm sure it's fun to learn all the mechanics, because I have a lot of friends that do enjoy it. But I've never, like, really spent and lent the time to get into it and learn the strats and learn the basics. But a lot of people like it, so. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to... No. You're not getting me today, King's Isle. You dirty dogs. Okay, that had a bit of a chain reaction I wasn't expecting, but that's fine. Emmett can take a few punches. He's good at that. Ratbeard's bearding out of control. CSGO's all the time more pop. It's crazy in Europe. Like, dead ass, from what I was watching an interview with, it was an interview with an Overwatch personality named Reinforce. And he was talking about how, like, his town had, like, its own pub CSGO teams. Like, it's pickup basketball in the States. Like, it's crazy. It's like it's got the popularity of, like, an American sport in Europe. It's nuts. It's like, as an esport itself, I would argue it might be the most popular. Besides maybe League in its prime. I'm hard stuck gold. I've never tried it. But I think it's cool that it exists because I'm a big advocate of esport. And I enjoy esport as a whole. So it's cool to see it in like that sort of style where it's almost treated as if it's at the same level as like actual sports. In some cases, it is. I don't mean to say actual sports either is like a dig, because I think it is actual sports. It's just like, you know, it's not seen that way by many. But could you not do a whole lot of side quests and get so over leveled you won't die? To an extent, but it'd have to be a lot. I can say I'm from Denmark, and in Denmark we have legit started schools to get education. The CS, you get a bachelor's in CS. The thing, no, there are some Korean schools that do the same thing for League of Legends. It's nuts. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's true. The CS like cases and skins thing, that is a whole different economy. It's kind of like, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think it's a cool loot system where it's like literally its own economy. Like there's fucking, you can hoard skins and wait for them to drop and raise in price. It's fucking crazy. I think it's so much more fun than like others. Obviously it's predatory to an extent, and I understand why it's less practiced now in the industry, but I would rather like, it's way more fun to gamble for a skin like a lunatic than just buy it from the shop like in Valorant. You know what I'm saying? Watching LCS? Nah. The thing about League is, like, I've tried getting into it a little bit, but I'm just so behind. I'm just so behind in the times. There's, like, 200 characters, a billion items. MOBAs aren't particularly easy to understand when you're new to them. It's not like, it's like in CS and stuff. It's very easy to tell what the fuck is going on, because it's just, like, 5 people get shot with a gun, and you know something cool happened, right? Whereas with League, it's like Faker moves a little bit to the left and uses an ability at a strange time that isn't by the book, and you don't understand. I love TF2's economy. TF2 has the same economy, and I agree. It's fucking awesome. I think that it's just a cool market. It's just cool to me. I don't know. It's just me, though. Again, I understand the flaws of it. And TF2 has a similar practice. Valve loves their fucking boxes, bro. I barely follow, I'm just a fanboy. That's how a lot of people are. The LCS as a whole, like, honestly, all I've heard about the LCS in recent days and months is that it's not doing too hot. So hopefully things get back. Again, I'm an advocate of esport, so hopefully things get back to playing shape, so to speak. Are there any worlds that you visit / fight through in both Wiz and Pirate? Yes. Marleybone, Mushu, I think are the only two right now. But they do exist, certainly. They're definitely, Mushu is especially way different. Way different than in Wiz, for sure. It's way better, too, for the record. Because Wiz Mushu is just atrocious. The story's not that good. It's ugly. It's weird.
I see fortune. This manifest is written in some kind of cipher. Here, my colleague Magdalena will be able to...
Yes, perhaps not.
What's this dude's quest?
Even restrict, we need... Instructor Bianca is another academic who is one of us. She may know where to find...
Sibella is a colleague of mine. Lorenzo is in Grandia writing a book. Find him. He will help you find the boyos too.
Are they the only two right now? You can kind of also say... Yeah, you can also say Aquila, kind of. Mushu, I honestly... Is that like a side dungeon or something? Because I've never heard of it. I don't know. Is it like a really tough like challenge dungeon on the side? Because I might. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Aquila is kind of like a half world in Wiz, so like I think it works. I think it still is technically like a world somewhat, so. But you gotta say Ninja Pigs are definitely single-handedly responsible for some people getting into Wiz. Maybe, I don't... where Ninja Pig is like a big, fresh, poppin' era. It's, oh, I really gotta drive all the way around. I gotta get around this hat. Yankee no brim. Remember that shit? Good times. Whoa! But that was a funny meme. The good old days. Big commercial. I don't even remember that commercial. I'm not gonna lie. That one is beyond me. I remember a few of them. I remember the Safari commercial. I remember the Battles of Malastir commercials. That's about it, though. Those are the ones I watched as a kid. On good old CN, which seems to be going under, unfortunately. Okay, I really need to figure out where to steer here. Okay, I gotta go this way. The music in Valencia, it's either pleasant or unnerving. It really depends. We just kind of gotta brute force past this guy. Just ignore him. He'll go away if you just ignore him. But it definitely fits the vibe of Valencia. I agree with that. Alright, we're out of the aggro, which means we get to sail at a normal pace. Thank God. What's the secret to getting like 1,000 mega pet snacks? Farming couch potatoes. That's the secret. I know Ferric has a good video on it.
Let's find this Lorenzo fellow.
On like the big plots, the like 60 plus couch potato plot. Ever played Adventure Quest? Nah. I think I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
Rubble. We'll have to find a different way in.
Maybe Lorenzo knows another way.
So is it like a crazy challenge dungeon? Your reward is contacts. I'll do it. It's kind of funny. That's funny enough for me to roll in there probably. So you know what? I'll do it once it comes around. Okay, then, hey, no problem. No problem. Oh, I got pulled. Fuck. What's the game you wish was more popular than it is? The thing is I like could have said Pikmin, but now it's selling really well. You get to meet a super awesome character soon. I think I know exactly what you're referring to. But I don't know. I guess maybe this is a bit of a... I'm trying to think. Is there anything I wish was more popular? Yeah, I don't really know. I guess maybe like Tomodachi Life slash is Miitopia the one where you do the like it's like an RPG with Miis? Those were fun. But before that would have been Pikmin 4 would have been Pikmin, but that shit is popping off. So that or I guess Pirate's an obvious answer too, but like I don't want to be too obvious. But I think I know which character you're referring to. Is it the Tumblr guy? Because I think I know the guy. But we're gonna have to like actually, you know, hit things to find him. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can pull that off. It's a tough one. That's a tough quest. See, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy hitting people with attacks. In fact, it's kind of hard actually. If you ever tried it. Oh god, Emmett's getting lit up like a fucking Christmas. At least Sir Callie's here to not do very much, let's be honest, but hang out.
Aye, aye, Captain.
As you wish. On it.
The huh? No, you'll understand. I think you'll get it once we see the fella. He's like the best way I can describe it is it's like a Tumblr fan service character. Like a goofy wild card kind of guy. That's that like an evil goofy wild card kind of guy. You'll see what I'm talking about. Alright. Hopefully I don't get pulled again, but this area is fucking brutal getting pulled, so we'll see what happens.
This is more like it. Let's find that tomb.
Ooh, that guy. Orange name tag is never a good thing to see. I wonder if I can just walk around him, though. I think I can. I thought I had to fight him, but I don't think I did. A Onceler kind of guy. Something like that. In that archetype.
The tomb of Marco Pollo.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Mike. Appreciate it.
I dare say this will come in handy.
There's no map piece, Captain.
I wonder where it's gone.
Who is down here? Don't bother trying to hide. I can hear your heartbeat.
That's the guy, the Onceler.
Who are you? No kinsman of mine, I'm sure. A human? How marvelous. I know why you're here and what you're looking for.
Kind of a cool concept. I like the theater mask concept a lot. Don't do my fuel like that.
Efforts are in vain. Wait, I know you. Yes, the Armada knows all about you, pirate. So, you know, I'm tempted to let you go. You're so resourceful. You'd be quite captains.
Fight cadre. Command Black Cadre. Incapacitate the intruders.
Farewell, pirate. I am sure we shall meet again.
We've got to get the officers.
Alright. We don't get to fight him yet. I don't even... Do you fight him in... You know what? Don't even spoil it for me. We'll figure it out. Ooh, that's a lot of guys, though. Which one is the guy? I still don't know which one's the guy we're supposed to... I'm gonna be honest. Okay, what an angle. What a shot. And it hit him with the 1-2. The slow. Speaking of slow, these fuckers try and get over here. Goddamn. Talking about slow. We can Rakos the guy. This guy's a commander. We just kill that guy. Oh, big hit. Actually, I don't think we need to use this on him. Oh, it's these two. Okay. That's kind of cool. I didn't know there was a thing. That's super cool, actually. That's crazy. I've probably played like over 100 hours this game and never figured that out. That's kind of funny. Admittedly. They got Overwatch. Fair enough. It's a good skill. I get it. Ooh, Rapier took a fucking fatty there. Oh, Blade Storm is art. And then Ensign Emmett gonna finish the job. Goat talk.
Fiend is gone. We'd best get out of here too.
I've had enough of
Keep
Valencia.
spitting, Ratbeard.
Let's go back to Captain Steed.
I can just fucking TP out of here, right? There's no law against it. I think that's Valencia for the most part. One thing we can do before I end, Emmett does have a companion quest. Depending on how annoying it is to do, To be real with you, I didn't know you do that either. I played well for 500. That's fucking hilarious. They have so many, like, random hidden features that don't explain. And they don't, like, need to be explained, but it would be nice. Because that one is, like, kind of important. And objectives and knowing them. I scored it by chance a while ago. It's super useful in large fights. Damn right it is. Shit. That would have been nice to know. For, like, the entire game. But you know what? Better late than never. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm gonna redeem the Steed quest. I'm gonna go back to Skull Island. I'll maybe do the Emma Companion quest if it's not too, like, crazy long. And then I'll probably wrap. That's the sequence of events. God damn, I love the soundtrack. It's so fun. And by fun, I mean eerie. But that's what it has to be. That's what it's supposed to be. Listen, I don't got... We're just sailing. It's hard to make small talk out of this. But we get our Emmett fight at the end. Or not fight. I'll never fight my goat. We get our Emmett quest. That's the dessert. After the Brussels sprouts, that is. The final Emmett quest is super long. Good thing we're only on the first one. Surely the first one isn't that bad. Wednesday soundtrack is... I think Part 101 soundtrack as a whole is fantastic. Like fantastic. Like some of the best I've played in games, probably. Or I've heard in games, rather. Level 17! A big level.
Didn't we see a unicorn at St. Bonabo's Abbey?
Oh, we need to go back to Skull Island anyway? Or no, that's in, Oh, it's in, what's it? Monquista, yeah. Well, I'm not going back there right now. How do you like your eggs? Either scrambled. There's a lot of good ways to make eggs. It really depends on the circumstance. Because scrambled on some toast is good. Like a soft, squishy, spreadable scramble. And then also, sunny side up if it's over rice. And then if it's in like a sandwich, like a breakfast sandwich, like a really runny over easy. And sometimes I can put a soft boiled and some noodles. That's pretty reasonable too. Those are all good. Can't really go wrong with eggs unless... I think hard boiled's pretty bad. Especially because a lot of places cook them until they got the fucking sulfur ring and they just smell and taste bad. And it's like, okay, well, this is just pointless. Why ruin such a beautiful product? And by beautiful product, I mean an egg. Which is not that beautiful on its own, but it's great. It's cheap and it's fun. And tasty. And can be enjoyed in so many ways. Oh, that's crazy.
You'll make me a lieutenant, and then I'll work even harder for you. Hey, what?
Hey, what? Let's go, boy. Let's head up there. I always wondered how people would answer the question because I'm allergic to eggs. That's tough. My condolences. Now I kind of feel bad about talking about how great they are. My bad. Is this guy anything new? Oh, we get loud? Sure. Sure! Slashy. I'll take it, I guess. I'm not a big slashies guy. There's Nesuke Live, 9 p.m. Cool beans. I'll be honest, I don't know if I've ever watched one. I just kind of like, the big points go around on Twitter, I think. But I don't think I've ever watched a K Live. Eggs are elite, damn right. Where's my fucking companion quest? Is this one? No, it's this one. Dude, I might do some off-screen quests, actually. Just some, like, side quests and whatnot. Just to, like, A, get some levels for Cool Ranch. B, do some school quests, because I haven't really done them. I legit don't play this game that often. I went, like, when I first started doing the Pirate series, I did play it quite a bit, but... because I was really into it. But I'm only about... I just don't have as much time. Because I have so many games I like playing right now. I'm in a whiz phase. Pikmin 4 is out. I mean, there's a lot to play. And not a lot of time to play at all, which is a damn shame. Bro's gonna die off screen. Unlikely. I mean, maybe some units will die. But they'd probably only be the third stringers, you know? So it wouldn't be that bad. Like, maybe if Dead Mike peels over, it's like, well, okay. Who's gonna ask? Who's gonna... You know what? Who cares? If Dead Mike... Or who else is fucking in here that I don't know?
What now?
I should really level up the Marchioness, because she's really good. I guess all these characters are kind of relevant. I haven't gotten many side characters. I could have sworn I looked at it and there was a side character... Or there was like a side pickup in Valencia, but I couldn't find it. So, I'll have to look later. Do you remember this quest? Yeah, I mean, if you had Emmett, or if you didn't have Emmett, it would make sense. But if you did have him, shame on you. We got one quest in a game with 1 billion quests.
There's the missing boat.
That sucks. It happens, you know?
They do look rather green, don't they?
What's up, guys? How we doing?
It was horrible. The shocks. Pull yourself together, man. Start putting powder and ammunition off the ship and carry it over to that cave. Move.
That's my goat. Oh, he's my goat. He just knows. He just knows how to be in charge.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. You there. There's no time to loaf about all day. You want the sharks to come and eat us?
Oh, yes, sir. In the cave.
Go find a good lookout point this instant and keep watch for the enemy.
Excuse me.
Get
Allergies.
to it.
Allergies.
Captain,
Excuse me.
Let's go.
It's all different what class you are, yeah. That's why I imagine it's hard to make worlds and stuff. I would say. Because there's a lot to do. A lot to record, a lot of dialogue to record, a lot of voice actors to pay. A lot of specific fights and instances to program and make and design and shit. So.
Where did you come?
Now listen here, Miss. Prepare. Get this chamber ready. We'll try to hold them at the entrance. Come on, Captain.
Wait, the other series end? Yeah, I did. No, it didn't end. No, it didn't. I'm just doing something different. Wait, where the fuck am I? Where are the guys? Is it a glitch, or are they just somewhere else? Is Part 101 worth it? I would wait till they do a free weekend or month and see for yourself. Because it's like Wiz in the sense of like, if you like the gameplay, if you like the gameplay loop, you will like the game. Okay, there they are. But if you don't like the gameplay loop, you won't like the game. So it's really up to if you like it or not, honestly. You'll know pretty quick. Do you plan to see Oppenheimer? I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it on my second monitor when it comes out to streaming.
Aye, Captain.
Okay.
But I'm also a degenerate gremlin who doesn't leave his house. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll crawl out to the theater at some point. Again, heard it was really good. So we'll see. There's a chance I could be goated. It's just like, I'm so worried about paying for a ticket and then like somewhere in the 3 hours falling asleep. That's like my big concern, because there's a lot of later showings, and I've fallen asleep on movies before, or in movies rather. I do it actually a lot. So I think I'd probably do it. It's a long ass movie, so I'd probably fall asleep. Emmett is, I think, the GOAT. I think of the companions you can get from the, like, of the class companions you get at the beginning of the game, he's up there for me. He's probably my favorite. I haven't played all of them. I know Barnabas is kind of funny. The big crab with a crossbow is funny. Forget Oppenheimer, you watching Barbie? Again? I don't know. I should probably watch both, but I just don't. I haven't, like, been super compelled. We'll see what happens. Maybe a group of friends that I know go, I'll probably go. But it's not like, I'm not going to go on my own. Even, like, it's got, like, even going with friends to see a movie is kind of weird. Because, like, you're not supposed to talk. You just kind of sit there. Same with, like, dates and shit. It's like, you go to the movies and you kind of just, oh, this dude spawned in a fucking Narnia. That's great. Are there classes in this game as well? Yeah. There are indeed. And I think there are a lot more, there's less of them, but they all have, I think, stronger identities comparatively. You know what I'm saying? They've all got very, like, nobody treads on the same ground as another, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, you got, like, glass cannon, tank, run it down mid, tank, support, healer, I guess musketeer and, like, what's it? Musketeer and the other one. Witch Doctor kind of tread on the same turf, but they're still very different in their approach. Squishy Thickums, thanks for remembering for 3 months. What's up? Dude, I was watching, that reminds me, the Waz Up reminds me, I was watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force, a show that a lot of episodes have not aged well. A lot of them are funny, but like many animated comedies, a lot of them haven't aged well. But I was watching the one where Meatwad gets cut in half and multiplies, and there's this scene specific where, like, this is like 2008, and Frylock, like, someone like Master Shake talks to Frylock, and Frylock's like, "What's up?" And he looks at me, he's like, "I'm sorry, is that out now?" And it just gets funnier as the years go on, as it gets more and more out. Like, bro, it's 15 years out of date at this point. Fuck, that was a crazy episode. That show is so insanely hit or miss. I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It's really fun. There's so many episodes that are insanely funny. But so many episodes, I was watching the Wong Burger episode with a couple of friends, and we were just like, holy fuck, this is terrible. Like, all of the jokes are, like, really just ass. I did LSD before, and the tab had Master Shake on it. That's really funny. Bro gets around. You know the reason? Like, the reason I even started watching that shit again is because somebody in the comments of a Chowder clip compilation said Gazpacho has the same voice actor as Master Shake. And I watched clips, and I was like, holy shit, it's literally the same voice. Okay, Aqua Teen's goated. But you can tell the writers were on LSD when they wrote most episodes, or at least were high out of their ass. Which, for better or worse, there's like an entire era of Adult Swim that was like that. Let's go, Emmett, my goat. Knows how to lead. Mewat LSD be fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Imagine that little fucker on it.
Remember, a private here must have an excellent grasp of tactics.
And the art of it was just some dude's face.
I hereby promote you to...
All right, Epic Quest is done. Let's go see his promotion.
Let's retire to a tavern, eh, Captain?
I feel like that's a practice. I feel like that's trying to get you to have a terrible trip. Again, I don't have experience with hard drug. Nor do I particularly want to. But I can't imagine a guy's face being on tabs of LSD is comforting. When you're in a mentally vulnerable state. You know what I'm saying? Like, people already need a babysitter for that shit. Imagine just seeing, like, Frylock shoot his eye beams at you. I don't know. Doesn't sound practical. It sounds like they want you to fail the test. All right, let's... Enough drug talk. Let's talk to the goat.
Emmett, reporting for duty. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into, eh, Captain?
What's the design looking like? Does he get a new hat? Oh, that's the big hat right there. Woo! You get around this hat. Shit, man. He knows how to style. God damn. Someone gotta make that fucking meme of, like, fucking breaking down his fit and it's all that shit where it's like Gucci hat, $5 billion. Boots, Prada, $5 billion. Just stop tweaking on Maine. Alright, what was I gonna look at? I was gonna look at his fucking stats, because he gets new stats.
Yes, Captain?
Or he gets new epics, which are also big time. Big hat, big hat. A lot of fans of the big hat. Get a new epic on here. Firstly, I've heard Overwatch is goated. We're gonna get that to 2. Secondly, double tap. I'm gonna double tap in here. I know what, I'll give him a level, because I'm a nice guy. Dude, bicorned up. God damn. Have you thought about streaming on Kick? Since it's probably going to kill Twitch at this rate and there's not much competition. I've like, The thing that I like about streaming on YouTube is that it's so easily accessible to people. Like, I like having one nexus of content, which maybe isn't the best business practice, but I like having like YouTube with the videos, and then people that watch the videos can directly get linked to a stream or get notified for a stream, and it's all, I like having it all in one place, so it's easier for people to find. That's why I never streamed on Twitch to begin with, because it's just like a needless extra platform. But the Kick ad splits, we'll see what happens. I don't think I will, at least at any time in the future, but we'll see what happens. Kick is interesting, though. It's already lasted longer than I thought it would. What does this dude attack with? Will or spell? We'll give him Will. Because you do cross-stream, that is kind of interesting. I know XQC is cross-streaming on Twitch and Kick. God, he got a fucking LeBron James contract. Did you see, like, he got 100 mil from Kick. Where's the Will section? Or did I already give him that? I'll give him... Did I give him Accurate, too? What do you give people after Will and Accurate? I guess I can give him Spooky. That's... I'm gonna give him... I need guidance from any of the big Pirate101 knowledge enthusiasts. What do I give somebody after I've given them Accurate and I've given them the Will one and the Weapon Power? What's next on the list? Somebody let me know. I need you right now. You understand? I don't want to use Google for this. I could, but I don't want to. Tough dodgy. Yeah, his contract's insane. It brought eyes on Kick, and it's also a gambling. Tough, dodgy. Everybody's saying different things. But I think I'm going to give him... Dude, everybody's saying different shit. This is insane. How much health he got? You know what? I'll give him health. Fuck it, we ball. We don't get a level on anybody, man. I'll give Scratch too, because I do want to get him promoted on the side. And then I think that's going to do it for stream today. You know, we did some Pirate. Got through Valencia. Fun time was had by all. Maybe not all, but like at least some people. And I'll see y'all next time I stream. I don't know when. It'll be some Tuesday or Thursday next week. Probably going to be Wiz, though. I'll probably do a Wiz and a variety, maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see how much I feel like it. So, I'm going on the stream ending. Peace out. God bless America. That's not... It's alright. But I'll see y'all next stream. Alright, peace out. I do plan on doing some Pirate again soonish. I'll probably do some Pirate after some of the Wiz streams, because I noticed that's better for the viewer count. So we'll see what happens. Peace out. If I get 100 viewers on a Pirate stream, I'll get a rap beard emote. I said this earlier.